You mentioned briefly the 10-year sales cycles of certain systems being different than software. Can you expand on that a bit? Why does the government struggle with software? Why does the acquisition system needed to get updated as it did in your first experiences? And also, what was it like? Even if it was established, chartered, obviously with a lot of important systems going through it, did people get it? Did folks understand?
Yeah, no, I don't think people got it. The government is not good at adapting quickly. I would say SOCOM was a little better than the big services. They adapted it as quickly, I think, or before anyone else necessarily. But so traditionally, acquisition, you only had a few options when you were, establishing a program or trying to run a program, and it was the traditional major capability program or, we had a little leeway if you had an operational need that was urgent, you could at least get something going. That was kind of a fast path to get something to the warfighter. But there wasn't really anything out there that was able to be used for the software programs. You don't wanna do a major capability because software is constantly changing, right? And you want it to be constantly changing. Software, in effect, is never done. So, it's a program in perpetuity, really. You may or may not have, the same software at the end. It may be a conglomeration of plug and play type of things depending on what the user's needs are at the time. But you have to have the flexibility and the agility to deliver something more rapidly. And it may not be exactly what they're asking for, but you can give them a minimum viable product and then start to iterate on that to get them to the point where they're receiving, constant updates and features and, the things that they're asking for.